Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Robinson here again, and we are going to continue our studies. We want to learn how to calculate our test grade. So this is very important because you need to know what grade you get on a test. So let's get going. If you need help with your homework, there's Dial the Teacher Homework Helpline at 212-777-3380, Monday through Thursdays at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Give them a call. They're very nice people. You can watch us on YouTube. My channel name is Dan Robinson, PKMS. Subscribe to our channel. Let us know how we're doing. Give us a thumbs up. Help us to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there, so help us out. Tell your friends. Write me a comment. I do write back. Check out our latest release, PKMS Math Prep 21. And you can tweet me at drobmath1. All right, well, here are our notes, so let's get going. Your grade is equal to the fraction here, the total number of correct questions that you get, divided by the total number of questions that are on the test. You're going to take that fraction and multiply it by 100. That way you'll get your grade. For example, you got, say, 26 questions correct on a test that had 30 questions on the test. If you take that fraction and always multiply it by 100, you'll get your answer of 86.666, and we can round that off to 87. So 26 questions correct. So you need to know how many questions you get correct. That's your numerator. Divide that by the number of total questions on the test. That'll be your denominator. Multiply that fraction by 100, and that'll give you your grade. So let's take a look at some questions. So Giovanni had a test. It had 25 math questions. So that's important. Let me underline that. And Giovanni had 19 questions correct. Calculate his grade for that test. All right, so I need to know the number correct. So I'll put a little check mark for correct. And Giovanni had a total of 19 questions correct. That'll be my numerator. Now I got to get my denominator of the fraction. So the denominator is the total amount of questions. So the total questions that were on the test. The total amount of questions, we see that is the other number up there, is 25. So our fraction's going to be 19 out of 25. Now we got to multiply that by the magic number of 100. And let me get my calculator to deal with this. So go to decimals. And I have my fraction, 19 on my numerator, 19 questions you had correct. And 25 is the total number of questions. And let me move over. I'm going to multiply that by 100. And this will give me the grade that he got on the test, 76. So Giovanni, you would have a 76 on that test. So that would be your grade, 76. And let's press this so you can see it better. So 19 questions correct out of 25 times 100 would give you a 76. So that's a good grade, Giovanni. So here's a question for you. Hopefully you understood it. So Jose has a test with 20 math questions. He had 13 questions correct. Calculate his grade for the test. So remember, you need to know how many he had correct, and that'll be your numerator. Divide that by the total number of the questions on the test, and that'll be your denominator. And multiply that by 100. So you give me the answer, and I'll check it in class. So I hope you understand what's going on. If you're not sure, rewatch the video, and I'll be glad to help you out in class. If you're unsure, write down your questions, and we'll see what we can do for you. Here's another question. Juliana had a test with 30 math questions. So 30 math questions. Let's underline that. So we need to know how many math questions on the test. She had 19 questions correct. So she got 19 correct. Calculate her grade for that test. So 19 is the number correct. That'll be our numerator. And that's going to be on the top of the total number of questions on the test, which was 30. We're going to multiply that amount by our magic number of 100. So this calls for a calculator. So let me go to Desmos. 19 out of 30 times 100. So let's clear this. Get my fraction. 19 out of 30. And move over and multiply that by 100. And press enter. So there's her answer, 63.33333. A lot of threes there. So let's write that out. So she gets a 63.333. And I'll just draw a dot, which means it goes on and on forever. Or I could write 63, if you remember, 0.3 with a line on top. So basically, if we round this off to the nearest whole number, she gets a 63. So that would be her grade. So not quite 65, but 63. So her total number she got right was 19 out of 30 questions, and we multiply that by 100, and that'll give us 63.333 repeating decimal, which rounds off to a 63. So we're finding our grade, and you never know when you may have to do this on your own, so this is good to know. So if you need help, there's Dial a Teacher Homework Helpline at 212-777-3380. You can reach them Monday to Thursdays at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Give them a call. You can watch me on YouTube. My channel name is Dan Robinson, PKMS. Subscribe to our channel. Let us know how we're doing. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. Write us a comment. You can check out our latest release, PKMS Math Prep 21, about the pandemic. And you can tweet me at drobmath1. Don't forget to watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Optimum Cablevision on Channel 15, only in Peekskill. If you desire to study the topic more in detail, write me at drobinson@peekskillschools.org. I'll be glad to send you some more examples. So I hope you enjoyed how to calculate my test grade. So this is Dr. Robinson signing off for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.